This conference will now be recorded.
In the last class, we started with collections, and the main use of collections is to collect the elements of a variable size, unlimited collection of elements. And we have seen the collection hierarchy diagram, and I've explained the use of every class and interface over there. Today we are going to enter into the programming part. So let us initially go with the methods of list interface. What is list? It is ordered and no duplicate elements. It is ordered and it is even going to allow duplicate elements. Now let's see what are the methods present in list interface. The methods are like boolean, add, object. The use of this method is adds an element at last. Going to add the element at last, and if it is able to add the element, else true. Unable to add, returns false. And why the argument object here? Because in collections we can add only reference type, and the topmost reference type in Java is what? Object. That's the reason the argument is of type here object. Next one, void add int comma object. So this method adds an element at the given index. Whatever the index you mention over here, this element will get added to the given index. Void set int comma object. That is like modify or update element at the given index. Boolean remove method, where we can pass the object. So this one is for delete the given element. So whatever the element you give over here, that element will get deleted. And if the element is deleted, it is going to return true. Unable to delete, returns false. Object remove method. We are in one more remove method, overloaded with index based. Deletes the element at given index. It's going to delete element at given index. And whatever the element it has deleted, that element will be returned here. Object get method with index returns the element at given index. Int size returns the number of elements and return the number of elements. Now, let us understand all these methods by using the program, and let me show these methods using ArrayList class. So I'm going with the program name as ArrayList demo. Open Eclipse. To store collection related programs, let us create a new package, collections. In this, let us go with the example codes related to collections. So we are creating a class ArrayList demo with main method. So whenever we take these collection classes and interfaces, these classes and interfaces belongs to which package? Java.util package. So import it. Whichever the collection class we want to use, just we need to create object of that class like this. ArrayList al equal to new ArrayList. Now, if you want to add the elements into this list, just we have to use the method add. Add 10, al.add 20, al.add xxx. In collections, we can add different type of data. al.add yy. Now, if you print the object al, see the output how we get. Here it's going to show the elements in between square brackets separated by comma. And the way we have added, the way we are getting. That's meaning of ordered. So what is meaning of ordered? The way we add the elements, the way we get here. That's meaning of ordered. If you call the method al.add 2 comma ppp, means in second index we want to insert the element ppp. Now if you print the object al, the output will be 10, 20. Second index it will go with ppp xxx yyyy. Since we are using the class ArrayList, so whenever we use the method add to comma ppp, these two elements will be shifted to the next location to get the gap here. Then the value will get inserted. So in the case of ArrayList, whenever we want to do insert or delete, it's going to do the shift operations. Now, if you call the method al.set 2 comma qqq, means second element will be replaced with qqq. Here if you print the object al, output will be 10, 20, ppp will be replaced with qqq, xxx and yyyy. Now, if you call the method al.remove qqq, means the element qqq will be deleted. The values present in list is 10, 20, xxx, yyyy. Call the method al.remove of 2. So it's going to delete the element at index 2. What is the element at index 2? xxx. Now if you print the object al, the output will be 10, 20, yyyy. xxx will be deleted. Now if you write like this, string s equal to al.get of 2. What is the value at index 2? Yyyy. That yyyy will come and store into s variable. But we are getting one compile time error because the return type of get method is object. The return type of get method is what? Object. But you are trying to assign to string. Since object is superclass of string, so object is higher than string, so we have to apply the typecasting. If you print the value of s, it is yyyy. Size equal to al.size. How many elements are there in the list? 3 elements. Total 3 elements are there in the list finally. Now see, when we run, we get the output what I have given in the comments. Just to understand what is the purpose of every class and how to use the methods, where to use which method. That's the main thing of collections. Got it everyone? Any questions? Right? See here, one more important point. So here we are adding 10. 10 is what? A primitive type. But yesterday I mentioned in collections we can add only reference type. But even though you pass primitive, it is able to add it because of a feature called as auto boxing. Added in Java 5 version. What is this auto boxing is going to do is, if you pass primitive, it will internally convert into reference. Internally, that feature only auto boxing. I'm writing here, converting respective primitive type into reference type, or vice versa. Vice versa means reference to primitive automatically. This feature is known as auto boxing. Right? One more point here. So here instead of ArrayList, if you go with the LinkedList, if I use the class LinkedList, then what about the output? Output will be same, no change in the output. Output will be same. Then what is the difference? Performance. Performance wise, add method and remove method are very faster in the case of LinkedList. That's a difference we should remember. Only performance differences. in this LinkedList class, even we can use all these methods because ArrayList and LinkedList are subclasses of list interface only. So with these all methods can be used by ArrayList or LinkedList. Then, other than these methods, your LinkedList goes with some more additional methods. Additional methods in LinkedList class. They are self-explanatory. Add first, add last. So add element is last, remove first, and remove last. These are some more additional methods added in linked list class. Let us move to the next concept here. After adding the elements into the list, when you print the object AL, it is going to show the elements in between square brackets separated by comma. Now the objective is we want to pull out one element and use it. What is the objective? We want to pull out one element of list and use it. That concept we call it as traversing or iterating. Traversing or iterating. What is this? Accessing every element of list or set, even set also. Set is called as traversing. I'll be elaborating more on this in the program. Now, one more concept here. So in this list, you are adding different type of elements. Now we want to ensure that in our list, we are adding only similar type of elements. We want to add what? Only similar type of elements. Then in that case, we make use of a concept called as generics in collections. Very, very important, but very simple. Generics in collections. What are these generics is? Generics are added in Java 5 version. Generics are used to manage different data types. The advantage of going with generics in collection is when generics are used in collections, we can ensure that only similar type of elements are present in collection. Only similar type of elements are present in collection. And one more advantage is when generics are used in collections, we can traverse the elements using enhanced for loop. You can traverse elements using what? Enhanced for loop. That is for each loop. We have seen this loop in arrays. Let me discuss same thing here also. So let us understand how to go with generics in collection. Right click on collections package and say new class generic collection with main method. Import util package. Create object of linked list. LL equal to new linked list. Add the elements out at al dot add 10 dot add xxx. What type of elements we are adding now? Different type of elements. Now in our collection, we want to add only integers. Then how to set that rule is we have to apply generic. How to go with generic is after the collection class name, just to use the angular brackets and mention the data type which you want to collect. Mention the data type which you want to collect. See now we are getting error C under add of xxx because in my collection we can add only integer. Just applying this data type after your class name, that is the meaning of generics. It's very simple concept. Now if you want to go with a string, just say here linked list of string type. So now in our collection, we can add only what type of elements? Only string type of elements. So here we are getting error under add of 10. Let us add some more elements. ll.add yyyy, ll.add zzz. If you print the object ll, output will be xxx, yyyy and zzz. Here, when we run, we get this output. Now the objective is we want to pull out one element and use it. That is the meaning of traversing. How to go with the traversing is by using enhanced for loop like this. For what type of elements the collection is holding here? String. So string, some variable name colon ll. That's it. It's going to pull out one element from ll and stores into s variable just to print the value of s here. Now see when we run, it's going to pull out the elements and displays back to us one by one. This only we call traversing. Got it everyone? Any questions up to here? Right. Now let us move to the next one, set interface. Set is unordered collection of elements, and set does not allow duplicate elements. In set, no duplicate elements. Under set, we are having some classes. Classes under set interface. The asset, that is unordered and no duplicate elements. Linked asset, this is ordered and no duplicate elements. Reset, this is sorted and no duplicate elements. Sorting means arranging elements in ascending order or descending order. Let us see with the example code. I click on collections package and say new class, set demo. Import the package. Let us initially go with asset. Whichever the class we want to use, just create object of that class. Asset hs equal to new asset and add the elements. hs dot add monitor. hs dot add keyboard. hs dot add mouse. hs dot add UPS. hs dot add speakers. Now if you print the object hs, see the output here, how we are going to get the output. So it is unordered. See the way we are adding, we are not getting in the same way. So this only the meaning unordered. Asset is what? Unordered. Now if you add one more element like this, hs dot add monitor. So this is see, it's a duplicate element. Already we have added monitor. We are trying to add the same element again. So this is a duplicate element. So let us check whether it adds. See here, no, that monitor is not getting repeated. So whenever you are adding the element into set, it's going to check whether that element already present or not. If it is already present, then that will not get added. That's meaning called as duplicates are not allowed. So you can confirm by calling the method in SOP as HS.add method. Add method returns what? Boolean. Add method returns Boolean. If it is able to add the element, returns true. Unable to add, returns false. In this example, it is unable to add. It's going to return what here? False here. Right? Next one, linked asset. What is linked asset? Ordered. The way we add, the way we get. The linked asset LHS equal to new linked asset. Add the elements. So if you print the object LHS, output will be ordered. Means the way we add it, we get. So monitor, keyboard, mouse, UPS, and speakers. Next one, reset. Reset is what? Sorted. Reset is sorted. Just to create object, reset, TS equal to new reset, add the elements. Now if you print the object TS, output will be what? Sorted. Means first it will go with keyboard, alphabetical order, monitor, mouse, speakers, and UPS, alphabetical order. So by default it is ascending order, and if you want to get in descending order, you have to call the method ts dot descending set. When you call the method ts dot descending set, we get descending order, that is UPS, speakers, mouse, monitor, and keyboard. When we run, same output what I have given in comments. Right? Any questions, anyone? Right. Now let us go with a realistic example where we can use this set concept. Let us suppose we are having a training institute. To the training institute, we are getting inquiries every day. So whenever the inquiry comes, we'll make a note of name, the codes inquired for, and the mobile number, the contact number. Let us suppose in 6 months, we got 5,000 inquiries. In these 5,000 inquiries, do you have any duplicate inquiry? Is there any chance of having duplicate inquiries? Yes, right, because the same candidate might have inquired multiple times for the same codes or different codes. But whenever the inquiry comes, we want to maintain a record of it. At that time, we are not worried about duplicate. Now we want to send an SMS to all the inquiries that we are starting Java batch on so and so date. But before we send SMS, we want to remove the duplicate mobile numbers to save the cost. So is it task to remove duplicate numbers, mobile numbers manually? Difficult. So comparing 10-digit mobile number and that to 5,000 mobile numbers is very, very difficult. This is the place where we go with softwares. So let us do this task. Write a program to remove duplicate mobile numbers from the given list of mobile numbers. Remove duplicate. Import the package. So let us create a list of mobile numbers. List of integer mobile numbers. Here we will say new ArrayList or LinkedList. You can refer to ArrayList or LinkedList. Let us add the mobile numbers. Mobile numbers dot add. I'm going with 4-digit mobile number here. Let us add some more mobile numbers. 111 duplicate. It's a duplicate number. 444 555 333 duplicate 66 777 555 duplicate. Now if you print the object mobile numbers, output will be 1111 222 333 again 1111 because list allow duplicates. 444 555 333 666 777 and even 555. From this list of mobile numbers, we want to remove the duplicate numbers. So whenever you want to remove duplicate, your thinking should go to what? Set. Set integer unique mobile numbers equal to. So we have to refer to either as set if you are not worried about ordered. If you are worried about ordered, linked as set. If you are worried about sorted, trace it. So in this example, I am going with linked as set. We are worried about ordered here. How to remove duplicate is very simple. Just say unique mobile numbers dot add all. Add all. Add method is used to add only an element. Add all method is used to add another collection object. So when you want to add one collection object into another collection, we use the method add all. Since we are adding this list of mobile numbers to unique mobile numbers, and since it is set, it's going to remove the duplicates. So here, to print the object unique mobile numbers, output will be 1111 222 333 444 555 666 and 777. Here, when we run, same output what I have given in comments. So whenever you want to remove duplicates, your thinking should go to what? Set concept. Got it? Any questions?
Sir, one question.
Yeah,
Line number 5, you did like reference, like
right.
vehicle V is equal to new car.
Right. That is always suggested programming. Always base or base interface reference should refer to subclass objects. That is a suggested programming.
Mhm. I thought we did that because this is like interface.
Right. We can even make
Uh,
interface reference to base subclass objects.
mhm. Okay, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Now, instead of going with these many add methods, instead of writing these many add methods, we can make use of one more concept here called as collection factory methods. Collection factory method of added in Java 9 version. How to use this one is very simple. Just say list integer mobile numbers. Just to say list dot of list dot of. Just to say list dot of is a collection factory method. To this you pass the numbers here. Pass the values. It will be same output, no change in output. Instead of calling so many times add method, we can simply go with only one of method where we can add the elements in single line here. So that is the advantage of going with collection factor method of. Now, let us move to the next one, map interface. What is this map? It is used to collect the elements in the form of key value pairs. Map is used to collect the elements in the form of key value pairs. Map does not allow duplicate keys. In map, no duplicate. Classes under map interface. Classes under map interface. Hash map, same like set only, unordered. Unordered, and it is based on keys. Unordered and based on keys and no duplicate keys. Linked hash map. Linked hash map is ordered based on keys and no duplicate keys. Complete map, no duplicate. Tree map, sorted based on keys and no duplicate keys. Right? Now let us understand these classes using the program map demo. And I click on package and say new class map demo. Main method. Import util package. Initially, let us go with hash map. Create object of hash map. HM equal to new hash map. Here, to add the elements, we use the method put. Add is a method coming from collection. Put is a method coming from map. And this put method takes two arguments. First argument is the key. Second argument is the value. Like example, monitor, the value of the monitor. hm.put keyboard, the value of keyboard. Mouse, UPS, and the value of UPS. Spigots and the value of spigots. So in the case of map, it will be in the form of key value pair. So to add the elements, we use put method. See now when we call printed object hm, the output will be the values will be enclosed in between curly braces, and every key value pair is separated by comma, and key and value is separated by equal to. And see, it is unordered based on keys. It's what? Unordered based on keys. Next one. Linked hash map. Create object of linked hash map. LHM equal to new linked hash map. Put the elements. If you print the object LHM, the output will be monitor, the value of monitor. Keyboard, the value of keyboard. Mouse, the value of mouse. UPS, the value of UPS. Speakers, the value of speakers. So it is ordered here. In the case of linked hash map, it is ordered. The way we add, the way we get. Next one, tree map. So create object of tree map, em equal to new tree map, put the elements into the object T. Now the output will be ordered, that is sorted. First it will go with keyboard, monitor, mouse, tickets, and UPS. Alphabetical order. By default it is ascending order. If you want to go with the descending order, we have to call the method tm.descending map. When you call the method descending map, we get descending order. First it goes with the UPS, then it's tickets, mouse, monitor, and keyboard. See, when we run, same output what I have given in comments. Any questions, anyone up to here?
Sir, can we use line 16 link dash map LHM is equal to new hash map?
No. Always base should refer to subclass. Subclass should not refer to base. Got it? So when I discussed the example of vehicle car, there also I have mentioned car C equal to new vehicle. No, it is goes with error. Only base can refer to subclasses. Got it,
Okay.
Kalyani?
Yes, sir. Then we can say hash map LHM is equal to new link dash map.
Yes, that is possible because linked hash map is a subclass of hash map. No problem.
Then will I get the same output, sir?
No. Because you are referring to linked hash map. So whichever the object you refer, it will go with this property. So it will be this output only, ordered only.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Right? Yeah. Which object you are referring, that is important. This is important finally. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The last one, that is iterating maps, iterating or traversing maps. Whenever you want to iterate map, we have to follow some steps. The steps are like get the keys of map into a set. We have to get the keys of map into a set. Like example, if you take a hash map, string comma integer. We are applying generic, means key is of type string, value is of type integer. HM equal to new hash map string comma integer. So from this map, we want to get the case. How to get the case from this map is let's say like this: set string is equal to call the method hm.keyset. When you call the method hm.keyset, it's going to pull out all the keys of map and stores into this case. And since keys are of what type string, so here we are going with the generic type string here. Now once we get the case of map into set, we have to iterate the case present in set. Iterate the case present in set like this for string k colon case. Why string here? Because keys are of what type? String type. So we are saying string k colon case. So this for loop will repeat depends on the number of keys present in the map. So while printing, you print the key, my own separator colon, and we have to use the method get of key. In map, we are having get method. The get method, if you pass the key, this is going to return the value of the given key. Whatever the key you give to this get method, it's going to return the value of that given key. So in our case, the keys are getting and storing into k. We are calling the method get of k here. So let us understand with the program. Iterate map demo. Right click on collections and send new class iterate map demo. Import the util package. Create object of hash map. Apply the generic here. String comma integer. So means key is of type string, value is of type integer. Add the elements. After adding the elements, now when we run this piece of code, we are getting say key equal to value, key equal to value. But the objective is we want to pull out the key separately, we want to pull out the value separately. That only we call iterating. How to iterate is we have to get the case of map into set like this. Set keys, set a string keys equal to call the method hm dot keyset. This method is going to return the keys of map into set. Now we have to traverse the keys present in set like this for string k colon keys. So this loop will repeat until all the keys gets completed. In our example 5 times. Enter the key I want separator colon and the value. How to get the value of key? By using the method get and pass the key. That's it. So when we run, it's going to pull out the key separately and value separately and our own symbol, separation symbol colon. So this only we call iterating or traversing maps. Got it? Any questions? So I'm going to use this collections topic more in future. So when we come to advanced part, most of the applications, almost all the applications, we make use of collections in that. Without collections, no Java projects. That much important it is. Right? Let me go with the assignment. Write a program to do the following linked list operations. Write a program to do the following linked list operations. 1. Add element at last. Menu driven application. Add element at first. Add element at the given index. Update element at the given index. Delete the first element. Delete the last element. Delete the given element. Delete the element at given index. Display the elements. Exit. The menu should display since we have used since we are using the menu here for menu driven application we have to use switch statement. So the menu should display repeatedly until the user chooses exit. So when we choose option 10 then only we have to come out. So we have to use a loop over here. The element value and index need to be accepted during runtime using scanner class. Using what? Scanner class. So complete dynamic application. Okay. So just we have to in the main method just to create object of linked list and based on the option what we choose just to call the respective methods. That's it. Okay. So try to write the code of this. It's very simple. Then in tomorrow's class we are going to start off with one more new topic tomorrow we are going to discuss some of the good features added in Java 8 version, like Lambda expressions, functional interfaces, stream API. These things we are going to discuss in tomorrow's class. Right? Any questions, anyone? Thank you all.